This poem is called Self-Creation. After the death threats, suicide watches, delusions, seductions, abandonments, after all the horror and grief, there came a simple revelation. I was, and always had been, on my own. And in the depths of that aloneness, I found a miracle, a quiet inner companion, unmoved by the screaming, the silences, the fiery hysteria. A quiet inner companion who spoke the truth simply and directly. You are not them. They are not you. They will claim you as their own, but you do not belong to them. Listen, you are of the stars and will always remain so. He is my true heart, a solid core of inner strength, a wild, celebratory, dancing survivor. How I lived through that, how I thrived in spite of it, how utterly committed to life I turned out to be, even surrounded by death worshippers. I am a miracle. I survived. Even now, when the death winds blow through my soul, I stand steady and stalwart. These are the winds that carried my sister's screams, the winds that carried my mother's cries, the winds that carried my father's silence, the winds that always urged me on, carrying me away from them. All the voices cried, "Feed me, service me, fix me." And I stood silent, and my silence said, "No." These are the chronicles of a soul born into a place he did not belong, and this is the story of how he left that place and did not return. He would have been happiest if he could have poisoned the ground to ensure that nothing would ever grow there again. This is the story of a soul who invented himself out of nothing, a soul who rejected everything that came before him, a soul who dove deep inside himself and found something wholly new, without precedent, something that had never existed before. This is a soul devoted to the obliteration of everyone and everything that gave birth to him, refused what they handed him, gave himself a new name, told himself a new story. This is a soul without precursor, without ancestor, without precedent. This is a soul who stole the Promethean fire and created itself out of nothing. A soul that wrote its own song, sang its own song, created its own harmony.